Hello, my name is Dawn, and I am a member of the Lawton team with my home group, and I'm here with our friend Mike Messer from NFM Lending, and we're going to talk to you today about the home buying process and just making sure that you guys are taking the right steps to get to where you need to be in owning a home. So I'll leave it over to Mike Messer to introduce himself.
Thank you, Dawn. Hi, I'm Michael Messer with NFM Lending, based out of Tempe, Arizona. I've been in the industry for 25 years, and I look forward to recording this series with you and, to your point, making sure everybody's on track in the home buying process.
So what I'm going to ask you, Mike, is things that are common questions out here for the home buyer, the typical first-time home buyer. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is what do we need to qualify for a home?
Okay, so good question. When it comes to purchasing a home, we look at several different things. So let me kind of walk you through the steps. Really, the first step is having them introduced to a lender, of course. Then we have a process at which the applicant fills out their application. From the application process, that can be done one of two ways, either over the phone with someone like myself, or they can do it on the application site, which is a secure web page where they can complete their application. So a few of the things that we're going to look at once your application has been submitted are, of course, employment, money down for down payments. Credit history, of course, is something that's very important as well. Now, when it comes to things such as debt-to-income ratio, as I mentioned, there are a couple of different parameters depending on the different programs that we have available to us.
And so I know that there's three common types of programs out there. And when I know we're talking about, I think it's conventional, FHA, and then there's VA.
Correct.
So can you speak to those for me?
I can, so great question. So on conventional, let's start there. Conventional, for those of you that may not know, speaks to the terms you might have heard, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. FHA, of course, is the Federal Housing Administration, and then VA is a specific loan for our veterans.
A lot of people are always on the fence of renting versus buying, right? And I'm always talking to our clients about how it's important, if you really want to buy, that is buying is the better way. So can you talk to a little bit about the cost of waiting versus how much home equity they can build if they decide to buy?
When you own a home, you're at least paying your mortgage and not somebody else's.
Right.
When you're renting, you're paying 100% of somebody else's mortgage. You're not gathering the benefits of home ownership, potential tax advantages. To your point, the equity position, money that you're building. And if you ever watch any of the financial experts, everybody says real estate is the best way to build wealth. Now, when it comes to rents, specifically here in the Arizona market, I think it's not a surprise to anybody, but rents have gone up. As people have come here, rents are going higher. And so the difference between what it costs to rent and what it costs to own are actually getting much closer in many cases. So why would you not have a mortgage that you're paying yourself, paying that mortgage and gaining that equity versus getting somebody else rich?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, why would we want to give 100% to the landlord versus giving some of that back to ourselves?
Absolutely.
That makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, Mike, so I have another question for you. So there is some common mistakes that are made when people are out here looking to purchase a home. And if you could speak to some of those mistakes and some of the don'ts of real estate, what advice would you give?
Yeah, great question. And there are several, but I'll touch on some of the major ones that we see most frequently. If you're in the process or starting to look for a home, don't do anything outside of your norm as it pertains to your finances and your credit. Don't go out, buy new cars, don't open new credit cards, don't transfer money. This is probably one of the biggest things that we run into. First-time homebuyers just simply don't know, and they think, I've got to have all my money in one account. Let your loan officer look at everything first, and then if they direct you to move money from one account to the other, as an example, then you can absolutely do that. But those are the big ones. Just don't do anything outside of your normal, don't make any large purchases, and again, above and beyond everything else, don't transfer a bunch of money. And one final parting word on that is when it comes to things such as down payment and whatnot, it cannot be a loan. So don't go out and take money off your credit card because you're looking for money for a down payment. That's a no-no.
All right, thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to our information. We hope you find it helpful. And if you need to contact Mike or myself, our information will be provided at the end of the video. Thank you so much.